करते हैं। Furqan cleared PMP with all above target. Furqan joined us in batch 12 and he cleared PMP in a very good time frame. Now, the credit goes to Furqan, of course. The hard work, the dedication, the consistency this guy has put is unparalleled. So, Furqan, first of all, congratulations from the entire PMP community. That how you did it is just amazing. The way you worked, like you were working all day and in night, I know because I'm more of a night person. When I was talking to Furqan and Furqan was like, yes, sir, I am doing. I like so we have a lot of students from Australia in his batch. So I was kind of thinking he belongs to the Australian time zone because he's always working at this time. And I asked him even one day, when he told me my exam is at this time, I told him, what time is it? And he said that, sir, we both live in the same time zone. So that was amazing something. That was really, really amazing. So, Furqan, this is your journey. Share it in any way you like.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Thank you so much, Sir Amir. Couldn't have achieved this certification without your support and guidance. I joined batch 12. Uh, then after that, I got busy in my work. I was not getting time. Then one day I decided that I have to get it clear before this November, 10th November. So I asked you. You gave me a roadmap. You provided me with the relevant material and kept asking me for the updates. You actually pushed me to do the work, and I did it, and I kept updating you.
So that update message, many students have a different point of view about that. So what is your point of view about that?
For me, your update message was a reminder that do something and update me. Because without that message, with all that office work, I usually forget about studying. Couldn't get time. But when I get your message, I plan that, yeah, I have to dedicate some time today for this, and then I have to update Sir Ahmed that I have done this.
Okay, so that for you that proved to be a very like I remember few of my students said that we are so much frightened about your update message that most of the time we have nothing to update. So this happens, of course, to everybody. Like not every time you have something to update, but it's good to always know where your students fall. And yes, as we were talking, like we are trying to connect from last 8 9 minutes, so we were having a few difficulties in connecting. I have messaged all my one-to-one students. The first priority is always one-to-ones. I messaged all of them to update with their preparation. So as we are talking, people will start having tweeting in the background because they will be updating me, and I will be looking after that after our. So let's
Okay.
talk a bit about your preparation. So Furqan, in my when you came to my program in batch 12, after that, did I ask you to read any kind of book?
No, no, not even a single book. The slides, the videos, and the material you gave was sufficient for the exam. Although I had PM Box 6 and Agile Practice Guide and Rita, but I didn't touch this time.
And I specifically asked don't touch.
Yes, yes.
Like now, guys, this is a very interesting thing. I'm not against book. I kind of like you can look at my lab. This is I'm a book reader, and right now I am reading a book. I actually read more than 3 to 4 hours, 3 to 4 hours daily. That's a long time. So minimum I try to do it 2 hours. But the thing is that I know not everyone loves to read book. So we have designed the program in a way that even if you don't want to read the book, you can create the PMP easy peasy manuals. So let's talk about that framework of 50-50 question. Because I really need now, since we are coming towards the end of year, I will be asking before going to the detail of the exam about my roadmap, how I can improve it further. So what do you think about those 50-50 questions that we did after each topic?
I guess it's like a level. You clear one level, then you go to next level. 50 questions are the level one. Then we get the box level two. Then the prepcast level three. And I think that's enough. The questions are as per the
Webcast,
exam.
webcast is just for one thing, to improve it, to
Yes,
just get
improve
familiar
timing.
with.
Yes,
Yeah, you use it for 2 days.
yes, I used it for 2 days.
Yes, we only use it for 2 days. We didn't need that much.
Yes.
So the what about let's now talk about the mocks, the full mocks, the 180 questions that we did. How relevant they were to the real exam?
Uh, I guess almost the same. After completing all the mocks, if some of the topics in one mocks are not yet sufficiently covered, they would be there in the second mocks. So after all the mocks, I was confident that I have covered all the topics and their questions, and I have understood that.
Okay. So the mocks, no, the real thing what I want to ask is, let me put it this way, how relevant they were to the real exam.
Uh, Same to same, I can say.
Ah,
The questions were not same, but the scenarios and
yeah, of course.
the way I
Of
solved the
course.
mocks, I did it in the exam the same way. We used the elimination technique, and when the time was less, just read the last line and give the answers.
Okay, okay, that's a very good thing to know. Acha, let's talk about the exam. So you gave exam in home, right?
Yes,
Now
yes.
I want you to explain me that procedure. I'm gonna crop this video and I'm gonna share this video with everyone because we need to know the exact step one, how to basically give exam in home. That before tutorial, the first steps. What are those steps, please?
Firstly, when you are applying for the exam, there you get two options: either you give it at a center or you give it online. So when you choose it online, they have time slots of 3 hours, multiple time slots, and then based on their availability, you select one, and you have to check in 30 minutes before the exam. They have sent you the link on your email. You access that website through that email and enter your phone number on that. Then they
Okay,
send you a link on your mobile asking for the verification of your identity card and your workspace. So I uh, sent them the picture of my ID card and the area in which I was giving the exam.
okay.
So it was a 7 to 8 minutes process. Then they allowed me to sit in the exam.
So, are you allowed to have anything on your computer, on your desk when you are giving the exam?
No, no, nothing, not even a watch. There was a point there that you cannot even wear a watch. No electronic devices, nothing, no pen, no paper,
No, not even a
nothing. Just
normal
your.
watch.
Sorry,
Not even a normal watch like this one.
it was written no electronic device should be near you. So
Okay,
I
no.
usually wear a watch. I then put it away.
Okay, but if the no electronics device near you, then how you were managing to have the link on your mobile phone? Because what I understood from your thing is that the link came to your mobile as a message and you use
Yes,
it. So were you that
that was before starting the exam.
so
That was before
when
starting the exam.
so in the exam where was your mobile?
It was way behind me. Matlab, it was not in my approach. The mobile should be out of your hands reach. When I uploaded the details, there came a message that from this point you cannot use your mobile. There
Ah,
was a
okay,
message.
okay. So this is the like you basically they put it in black and white that from now you cannot use mobile. Now an
Exactly.
important thing like the lips movement. I like many students like me. I read aloud. I read like if I'm reading for understanding. Normally, if I'm reading fast, I read like this with my eyes. I have to speed reading course so I can read like that. But if I'm reading slowly, something that is of important, so I am reading kind of like I put a comment in. If you have any question from, so you are not allowed. I heard you are not allowed to move your lips. So what's about that?
It's like you're not allowed to even say a word. Like, don't even read the question. You cannot do that. So in my case, I was completely silent. I kept my mouth closed and I read the question only with my eyes and then answered those. I
So
tried
what
not to
about
open my mouth. That could
yeah?
occur
Because
in any type of cancellation. I don't want to take any risk.
so I remember one of my student in 2020 gave exam. He was kind of doing like that. He got two warnings. So what about you? Like you are always still.
I was moving front and back. I was giving the exam just right now, just like I am sitting here. So I was just moving forward and backward and then
Okay.
answering the questions.
Okay. So let's discuss few other things. How was the exam time management? How did you manage the time?
Like you told me, 80, 80, 70.
Night,
I
night,
followed the.
night before I change your plan.
Yes, I was trying to be a bit quick, but you said to give at least some time to the exam, because during the mocks I was completing 60 questions in like 50 minutes. So I gave time that actually helped.
Okay.
So my
Why?
first session was exactly after 80 minutes. 150 minutes were left. 151 minutes were left in the first break. My second session it was for 75 minutes,
Okay.
and then
Then
at last I completed the exam 4 minutes remaining.
okay. 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 So time was properly managed. You are saying
Yes.
that I'm like I can easily complete it before, so that was not an issue. You are a good reader. So how the exam was structured? Like which area had most question?
It was mostly agile, then hybrid, then people, stakeholders, and communications, all that. Very few questions from procurement,
Okay.
and but stakeholder and communications people, this was mostly in the exam.
So they were mostly in the exam. So if we can say that agile is becoming more and more important, but the most important thing in the real exam is the team topic. Is it so?
Exactly, exactly.
Okay. So team topic is still considered as the most important topic, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Let's talk further about that. Any formula question?
No formula question.
Any critical path
No,
question?
no critical path question. No use. I didn't even use a calculator. There was no such question. There were two questions of matching the columns,
Drag and drop. Drag and
drag
drop.
and drop. Yes, there were two questions like that.
There were two questions on drag and drop, but no question on this. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. What about how many questions from risk, quality, and procurement?
Like two, three questions for quality and two, three questions for procurement, maximum.
That's it.
Yes.
What about scope, schedule, cost?
Uh, some questions from cost, uh,
Okay.
then scope, then schedule.
Okay.
Like
So
10 to 15 were from cost, 7 to 8 were from scope, 4 to 5 hour schedule.
4 to 5 hours from schedule. Okay, that's a good number of understanding. Any compliance question?
Yes,
How many almost?
3 to 4.
Not a bad number. So compliance is still
Yes,
coming in
yes,
the
yes, yes.
in the exam. Okay. So now Furqan, your final advice for PMP aspirants.
For the aspirants, just follow Sir Amir and keep him updated from your progress, and then you'll definitely get the PMP certification. You will definitely pass the exam. Keep it simple. One thing, keep it simple. I was trying to be perfect, but you told me that nothing can be done perfectly. You have to keep it simple, and that helped me. That gave me a relief because I was so much tense that I don't know why I'm doing some questions wrong.
You cannot get that. You got all above target. What else you want? You want a gold medal? You want to get 100%? What will it get you? You got the maximum thing. Okay, brother. Furkan, now last three things, as you may
Yes,
know from this thing, my motto, each one teach one. It is your duty. If
sure,
there are few students in batch 12, you guide them and make sure each and every one of them cleared PMP as soon as possible.
sure,
Okay.
sure.
Secondly, I want you to write down the PMP question, and as you write down PMP question, I will not just I'm saying it out of way. I will provide you PDFs according to that. Same if you teach students, and there's a option as a give back community. I'm authorized here, so we can work on to that. The third thing,
Okay.
and Furkan, that is most important, especially on today, have a good dinner. Karachi biryani or maybe whatever you like. So you deserve it. The weekend is coming, so enjoy it.
Yes,
And
it's Friday. It's Friday here, and after Juma, biryani is a must in Karachi.
yeah,
So
it's all around the Muslim world. I have worked in Bahrain, Dubai, Saudi, and Oman, and these areas. So biryani is kind of a compulsory thing there. Even I have worked as when I was a training engineer as a, with the workers. So everywhere it's kind of so the same culture is there. So do have that biryani, and I will
sure,
also have it because I'm gonna start my batch 14 tomorrow, and I'm gonna make sure all of them clear PMP before 2021
inshallah,
ends.
inshallah.
With that, Furkan, thank you very much, and it has been an honor. Bye bye. God bless.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.